Robin Chase, a founder, former CEO of Zipcar, also founder and chairman of Venium, and author of Pures Inc. Nice to see you at the Aspen Ideas Festival.
It's great to be here.
You love the idea of sharing cars.
I love the idea of sharing cars and everything. It's something that the internet has enabled, and Zipcar did fabulously well very early on. So when you can share cars and assets and ideas and experiences, really the world really does transform.
Were you surprised by how quickly Zipcar took off?
No. I'd say after the very, very first weeks and months, and I saw that, wow, this has really got real momentum. No, it's always grown at a fine pace. I laughed that in those early days I would be asked, what do you expect this company to be in 10 years? And I would say I expect it to be under a monopoly trust antitrust suit, because I really thought it would go everywhere.
So how does the sharing economy expand from sharing cars to sharing all sorts of other things?
I think we're starting to see it today. It's because we talk about how the internet empowers people, and I want to be a little more specific and say platforms empower people. And what are the things that we are sharing and harnessing on those platforms? So yes, we all know about Zipcar and Airbnb and Lyft, but think about the massive online course work movement, which is one course is now being seen by 50 to 100,000 people. Or we can think about YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. All of those are also part of the same movement, or Etsy. So we have excess capacity being harnessed by a platform, being engaged by a diversity of peers. And this new structure gives us amazing exponential growth, which we have seen with Airbnb and Uber. Exponential learning, because learning is all about iterations, and when you're a platform and hundreds of thousands of people are doing things, we can see their best practices and their worst practices and really capture that and learn fast. And the last piece is, I think of this new structure that I call Pures Inc. enables the right person to appear. And if we go to think about Yelp, for example, that Zagat and Michelin Guide would never have done your corner store, but someone in your neighborhood would have done it. Or Waze, where someone is seeing the car accident immediately in front of you. So we have this new Pures Inc. structure is really changing how we build businesses, and we choose to build businesses with this slim platform and everything else outside the company, because it has this resource efficiency and ability to learn fast and scale fast. And it's changing how we work. So now we can work as autonomous individual people, get a lot of flexibility, and that those two together shape entire economies. So we're in this full-on, very fast-paced transition from what I think of as the old form of capitalism, which is how we used to make the most value by holding things close, owning the cars, owning the patents, keeping all the knowledge inside. And now, because the internet does exist and people and things and ideas are quickly identified and connected, there's always more value outside the company. So there's more smart people outside the company. There's more new ideas and efficient use of your assets outside the company. So we're seeing this movement very, very fast, and it's exciting and terrifying.
I was just going to say, see, I think it's scary, because I've heard some conversation here that the sharing economy is scary for individuals. They don't have that safety net of a big company, and we can argue whether they are that safe these days. But is there a downside?
Yes. So I laugh when you say that, because I think, I'm a mother, and I had a mother, and when you got your first job, what did your mother say? Make sure to go get a job with benefits. Like, that was better than anything else. Make sure you had a job with benefits. And I'd say that stemmed from 100 years of industrial revolution. But I could also tell you, don't you want to have flexible, don't you want to be in control of your schedule? Don't you want to do many things at the same time and do some work for passion and some boring work for money? Don't you want to have economic agency, that you get to decide how much you want to earn this week? So there's pros and cons to both sides. We've developed our regulations and work rules and social safety net benefits all around full-time employment. And we're entering a new age where we're flipping to the other side. So we absolutely have to restructure how we think about workplace rules and social safety nets. It's this huge transition that, as I say, you can look at it pros and cons. We are making this switch, so let's do it so there's a softer landing.
And you certainly helped create it. Robin Chase, great chatting with you. Thanks so much.
Thank you. It's great.